Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. I want to talk to you today about a very negative subject, but in a very comforting way. Many of you have known what it's like to be betrayed in life, to have people desert you, to have people walk away. And there's no joy in life greater than sharing your life with people and sharing other people's lives, and there's nothing that hurts worse when people just look at you one day and say, I don't want to be around you anymore. There's nothing that hurts worse. Now, the Apostle Paul knew that pain. He says in verse 16 of 2 Timothy chapter 4, "At my first offense, no one came to my support, but everyone deserted me." He said, man, I laid down my life for them and, and they ran away from me. He said, may it not be held against them. That's a good way to pray. Jesus prayed the same way on the cross. He said, but, now we all know the pain of desertion, but there's one person who will never, ever desert you. But the Lord stood at my side and gave me strength, so that through me the message might be fully proclaimed and all the Gentiles might hear it. But the Lord stood at my side. Now some of you, you've had friends walk out on you because you become a Christian. Some of you have had husbands abandon you for another woman, and it's like your whole insides have been ripped out. Some of you had a wife desert you for another man, and my goodness, you feel like you don't even want to live anymore. All of us have known people that we have loved who have betrayed us and deserted us. People that we laid down our life for, just like Paul had laid down his life for these people. But there's one person who will never betray you. There's one person who will never desert you. But the Lord stood at my side. Now, if you are what is not very nicely called an abandonada or an abandonado, or if you are a person who has just been betrayed and deserted by people that you've laid your life down for, I know it hurts. It's a hurt that doesn't even go away when you sleep. And there's nothing you can do about it. Draw comfort from this. But the Lord stood at my side. Your heavenly Father will never fail you. He will never forsake you. He will never desert you. He will always be there for you. Maybe your husband is gone. Maybe your wife is gone. Maybe your friends are gone. Maybe people that you have loved and sacrificed have walked away from you. But Jesus will never walk away from you. He will always stand by your side. So let that pain get a little less in your heart. Let your heart draw comfort from the fact that God will never fail me. God will never forsake me. God will always be at my side.